Very well, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to talk about Aiden Azar, and we're going to talk about Patrick Schick in this episode because why not? He's done something remarkable that we need to talk about. Of course, we're also going to talk about Gabriel Martinelli's Brazil encounter, how they've qualified for the World Cup. They had a win over Chile. Alexis Sanchez versus Gabriel Martinelli happened, and you couldn't be more proud. Of course, we're going to talk about suddenly Mikel Arteta is out. Brazilian head coach Tite will become Arsenal's new manager. What is happening? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. And if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be consider subscribing. The first news that we have is, of course, Gabriel Martinelli played the final 15 minutes for the World Cup qualifiers. They won that game. It was his Brazilian debut. Didn't score, but yes, Gabriel Martinelli was part of something really special that's about to beckon for Brazil. What they're going to do in the World Cup, we're going to see. But yeah, let's talk about Benjamin White. Now, Benjamin White, in an interview, speaks about how things began during the start of the season and how it is going on. He says, the start of the season was tough. We had the first game and I did not play very well. And then got COVID, so I was out for another 2 games. It wasn't the start I wanted, but coming through the season, I'm playing every week. The team is doing really well, and it's very positive. White on being singled out by Gary Neville and Carragher. He says, I think it was the first time I've actually been singled out. It's never a nice feeling. It's not very good, but it just gives me more incentive to go out there and play well. Well, Hugo Lloris had to speak about his French national teammate William Saliba. He says what he's doing at a club like Marseille at 21 years of age, that's impressive. He's got this calm strength about him. We feel him ready and serene. He's got the assets to go up another level in his career. So, ladies and gentlemen, William Saliba is ready for the big things. Big question is Mikel Arteta ready to take him and offer him a new contract at Arsenal? What's the future is going to hold? Only that we will come to know at the end of the season. So we will stay tuned for that. Also, Bukayo Saka has officially sent out a message on his social media about how things have happened and how he is withdrawn from the international team. He says, I'm gutted to withdraw from England camp. But I have tested positive for COVID-19 and I will be isolating until I am negative. I'll be supporting the boys from home this weekend and I can't wait to be being back doing what I love soon. Now, Emil Smith-Rowe seems to be ill and he was not seen with the teammates of England. There could be a speculation as to he might be isolating in terms of, not being contacting something. That doesn't mean that he's positive. Same goes for Benjamin White, but let's see. Also, Goal of the Month, March 2022 nominations are here, ladies and gentlemen. Gabriel Martinelli's goal versus Watford. That bang goal that went in, the third goal, ladies and gentlemen. Alongside Cucho Hernandez's goal versus Arsenal, of course, the same game. Reece James's goal versus Burnley. Bruno Guimaraes scored a goal against Southampton. Ruben Neves' goal versus Watford. Cristiano Ronaldo's first goal versus Tottenham. Kai Havertz's goal versus Newcastle and Timothy Castagnet's goal versus Brentford, all named for the Premier League Goal of the Month. So go and vote for the best goal that you see. Also, when Arsenal were looking to sign a centre-back, Ben White topped a lot of metrics Mikel Arteta wanted. This is according to Simon Collins. With his passing ability and skill at dribbling the ball out from the back key, it is why Arsenal parted with £50 million and were always front-runners to sign him. Ben White was on Arsenal's radar before last summer and that was partly down to club's push to use data in scouting. Under technical director Edu, the scouting department has been revamped and StatDNA, their in-house data and analytics company, plays a key role. So TV Globo journalist Eric Faria has a message that on Brazilian manager Tite. He says there is already negotiations of Tite working in England football, particularly working at Arsenal. He worked with Edu Gaspar. There is the intention. Negotiations have begun. ESPN Brazil say that Arsenal are looking for signing Tite. What is this all about? So according to the article, what it is, Arsenal opened the official negotiations to contract with the coach of Brazilian national team Tite, who announced his desire to leave the team immediately after the World Cup. Edu is leading the negotiations. The sources say that Arsenal's interest in him is surprising, but the source has been verified. So why are Arsenal signing Tite? Is he going to be the director of football? I don't know what's going to happen. Mikel Arteta is not going anywhere, so let's see what happens. Moving on, Kieran Tierney played the full 90 minutes. It was a friendly game, scored the goal, but it ended in a draw at the game against Poland. And Takehiro Tomiyasu and Japan qualified, and of course Kieran Tierney was the player of the match. Yeah, we are giving awards for a friendly. Fine. Yep, football is peak, ladies and gentlemen. So, Takehiro Tomiyasu and Japan have qualified. Takehiro Tomiyasu did not take part in that game, but Japan beat Australia 2-0 away. And yes, they have qualified for the World Cup. And leaked Arsenal away kit colours, mainly black or very dark navy, set for launch in July. The accent colour is not known yet, but one most likely option is orange or golden. The kit might feature the club's cannon instead of regular club logo. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just, if you illustrative purposes, only footy headlines have leaked this, and apparently that's what it is. So let me know what you guys think about it. Marcelo Flores says, I idolize players like Messi, Cristiano and Neymar who have all done the same thing. Looking up to players like them, you want to match what they did, because like any player, my ultimate dream is to win things like the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. I would like to make my Premier League debut before I turn 19. That's my goal, and I'd like to get my proper international debut for Mexico and hopefully be involved in the Qatar World Cup. Making my Mexico debut is a night I'll never forget. All the players took me in well. Some of them were older, but I was really close with them and I trained really well. To come on was a very special moment for me and my family. Thanks to the manager for giving me the opportunity. So, he wants to play in the upcoming World Cup. Marcelo Flores for Mexico, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he's going to do it or not. And yes, Rob Dorset from Sky says that Sky Smith Rowe is missing from England training today. So that's the update that I wanted to give you as well. So Marcelo Flores, another wonder kid from the academy. But it's been confirmed by Chris Wheatley that Lucas Torreira set for Fiorentina move this summer, with the two clubs in talks over a permanent deal. It's been tweeted out, so we kind of believe in it, because why not? Moving on, so Paul Merson has chosen to eat the humble pie over why he was wrong about Martin Odegaard. He says, Martin Odegaard has proved me wrong and is becoming the leader Arsenal need to pass their toughest test yet. Here, he is the main man there now and the first name on the team sheet for me. He has really improved and is doing the business. I think the players respect him because they can see he's a real player. I didn't see it at first, I have to admit, but yeah. So here's a bizarre moment from Alan Shearer as usual. So what happened was that Micah Richards criticized Alan Shearer because he picked Paul Scholes over Dennis Bergkamp to name all-time best Premier League number 10, and he said Paul Scholes instead of Dennis Bergkamp. So Micah Richards said, Scholes is a better number 10 than Bergkamp? Shearer said, yeah, you heard that correct. Richards then was bemused. He says, what are you drinking? Check there's no vodka in there, please. Yes, Alan Shearer was drunk that night, but it doesn't matter. Why not? Alex Lacazette has stressed the importance of Arsenal finishing in the top 4 this season. He says, we are focused on being in the top 4. We want to get the team into the Champions League next season. We work for it all week. And at the moment it's working. We want to continue like this, working hard every day to play well at the weekend. So that's what Arsenal is all about these days, ladies and gentlemen. And Alex Lacazette tells it as it is. Moving on. So as I told you, like, Arsenal are one of the clubs that had inquired about Eden Hazard's availability to sign for a club. Now, it looks like Arsenal have some doubts in signing the player. Thankfully, according to the reports, Chelsea have been given an opening for the return of Eden Hazard. So, the closest a London club is to get Eden Hazard back is Chelsea and not Arsenal. So, all the best to Chelsea, man. But moving on, finally, Middlesbrough have set a price for Jet Spence and it's £20 million. So yes, Arsenal, Tottenham target, Newcastle are preparing a bid for... No, that's not the case. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Middlesbrough are expecting a summer bidding war for Jet Spence, and £20 million is the record that a club has to pay to get their man. Simple as that. But let's talk about a player who is really roaring strong in the Bundesliga, ladies and gentlemen. 20 games in the Bundesliga, 20 goals and 3 assists. Patrick Schick definitely making things difficult for Arsenal to pick a striker for I have seen him getting linked in the summer, but nothing after that. Why? I don't know. So, yes, I would want Arsenal to consider him as well. Very interesting player who's doing fantastically well this season. Patrick Schick to Arsenal. What is your say about Patrick Schick to Arsenal? Let me know. Jet spends for 20 million pounds. Is that the right price tag? Let me know in the comments. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.